Hello everyone, welcome. In today's video, I am going to be demonstrating a 10-minute everyday summer makeup look. And I am doing this video just as much for me as I am for you. The reason why I say that is because I am leaving in just a few days to go on a 2-week trip with my husband to celebrate our 25th wedding anniversary. And I wanted to create a look that I could do every single day in 10 minutes or less that would be just slightly more makeup than, say, a no makeup look. I am simply never going to be the one swipe of mascara, a little tinted sunscreen, lip balm kind of girl. I feel like I need a little bit more than that. So if you're also someone who wants a little bit more than a no makeup look, but yet still something you can do quickly and easily that's not going to look like a ton of makeup. And yes, in my mind, those are two different things. So if you'd like to see how I achieved this look, then please keep on watching. When I got out of the shower this morning, the first thing I used was the Dr. Althea Aqua Blue Hydration Mask. I love a sheet mask because it is the perfect step to prep and hydrate my skin before applying any makeup. It's designed to provide deep moisture and strengthen your skin barrier. It reduces facial puffiness with tannins. It soothes and detoxifies the skin from external stressors. It's a biodegradable sheet that's naturally tinted with azulene, which is a powerful, soothing, and balancing ingredient. Dr. Althea has two other fantastic sheet masks. The first one is the Jelly Seal Repair Mask. This one is perfect for restoring oil-moisture balance. It has this really cool, firm jelly texture that's ideal for delicate skin. They also have the Cushion Veil Calming Mask. And this is the mask you'll want to choose if your skin is really irritated and you want to soothe it, or you just have extremely sensitive skin. All three are vegan, cruelty-free, and also free of artificial colors and fragrances. And now I'm going to go in with my sunscreen. And lately I've really been enjoying this Dr. Althea Green Tea Fresh Sunscreen. I like it because it's lightweight, it's not greasy, and it also soothes and calms irritated skin. It is best for oily, sensitive skin, but all skin types can use it. However, they do make another version of their sunscreen that is better suited for someone with drier skin or someone that has a damaged skin barrier, and that would be the Dr. Althea Aqua Glowing Sunscreen. And this one will give you an extra glow pre-makeup. I have oily skin, so I'm choosing the green tea. Both are vegan, cruelty-free, also free of artificial colors and fragrance. It's so lightweight, which is super important to me when using any type of sunscreen. It soothes redness, reduces blemishes. Oh my goodness, it just feels so good on my skin. I may have already said this, but it just has no greasy feel, and I have used it under many different foundations, and it has worked beautifully. And even this version gives my skin a beautiful glow. Oh, I almost forgot to mention the SPF of this is 50. There's no white cast, there's no eye irritation, and it is very travel friendly. It fits right in the palm of your hand. So I'd like to extend a huge thank you to Dr. Althea for sending over not only these products, but some of their cosmetics products for me to test out, and for partnering with me on this video. You will be seeing some of their cosmetics under the brand Dear A featured in an upcoming video. After sunscreen, I'm going to be using my Dior Forever Skin Perfect 24-hour foundation stick. This is the first stick foundation that has given me the coverage that I have been wanting, that also holds up on my oily skin. I cannot tell you how many foundation sticks I have tried that, might be quick and easy, but they just don't last. The oils come through, especially if I'm in a humid climate. My oils come through and the foundation just disappears. Or I look super, super duper greasy. I was late to the party when it comes to this stick foundation. I was hearing people rave about it, but I thought to myself, no, don't even bother. It's expensive and it's not gonna work. But then I think I did see someone with oily skin review this foundation and claim that they really loved it and that they were really picky about their foundation sticks as well. Basically, that they have had similar experiences to me with stick foundations. So obviously, I caved, I bought it, and I love it. I now reach for this whenever I need to do my makeup very quickly and easily. And the only reason why this is taking much longer than it will when I'm actually doing my makeup on my trip or when I am actually in a hurry is because I am trying to give you details about these products so that you know why I'm using them. Now, for concealer, I haven't decided which one I'm going to bring with me, but I always have good luck with this one from NARS. I actually hadn't used it in a while, and I pulled it out again recently. I can't remember why. And then I used it again. Oh, I know. I was doing a video. It was the video where I was talking about oldies but goodies, where I brought out some of my former Holy Grail makeup products. All right, after concealer, I'm putting some color in my brows, and this is from Maybelline. This is the Super Fluff Brow Mousse. When I go out in the evening, I do like my brows to be pretty perfect, but for a quick daytime look, I'm not as concerned. I do want them to have a little bit of color. I want them to be groomed, of course, and this product does a good job of both. It builds up my sparse brows, keeps them in place, and adds a little color. For my eyes, I have recently fallen back in love with the Armani eye tints. This is the shade 22M, and these are so incredibly easy to use, and this is the perfect shade. I love it so much. Apply it like I did, and then use your finger and blend it out. And look how perfect that is. But because you know me, I like an elevated makeup look. I said at the very beginning I wasn't doing a no makeup look, something more like a step up from no makeup. So I'm going to be a little extra and add some shimmer. Yes, I wear shimmer during the day. And I know some of you do as well because you've told me. So in my travel makeup bag, I am including one of these, or probably two of these Patrick Ta duos, but you can use any shimmer, whatever your favorite shimmer is, or you can just leave it like this. You don't have to put anything on top. But I love this sort of bronzy brown. I'm going to use my index finger, and I'm going to pat that right on the lid. And having that base underneath of the Armani eye tint is really, as you can see, making the color pop, making it more intense. And it's almost like a instant smoky eye, but not over the top smoky, not like a nighttime smoky eye. Although I know there are people who will insist that shimmer is always for nighttime. So I'm just packing on that bronze. No brushes are really needed, but if you want to, you can take a brush and soften any harsh edges. I mean, how easy was that? Same thing on the other side, and go. And I think using these sort of bronzy tones makes it more of a summery look. And now I'm going to curl my lashes and apply my favorite tubing mascara. This one is from Thrive. I love a tubing mascara because the removal is so easy. They're waterproof, they don't flake or smudge. If the Thrive is not in your budget, I would check out the Milani Highly Rated Mascara. Because I do have such oily skin, I cannot not use powder. So I'm going to take a little bit of this Too Faced powder and just place it in my T-zone. And then I'm going to take this Laura Mercier bronzer. This is a new favorite of mine. I used it for the very first time in my recent testing hot new makeup video. And I just swirl both shades and bronze up the face. And for my lips and cheeks, I'm going to use one product. This was a difficult choice for me. I love these Merit Flush Balms. I also love the RMS Lip to Cheek products. Beauty Pie also has a great multi-purpose product, as does Nude Sticks. But I really, really love this particular shade from Charlotte Tilbury. This is their Beautiful Skin Island Glow Lip and Cheek. This is Sun Blushed Glow. Does that not scream summer vacation? I think so. And I'm just gonna use my finger. This is so creamy and pigmented. Oh, look at that. I love it. I love it. Takes 2 seconds. And some of you might think, ooh, gosh, that's too much. Not to me. I am an unapologetic blush lover. And look at the dewiness that this blush has. You can always add a highlighter to this. I'm really liking these new sticks from House Labs. A good alternative for this would be from L'Oreal. I can't think of the name right now, but I'll put a photo up of what I'm thinking of. And this House Labs product is very, very similar to the one from L'Oreal. Just gives a little bit of an extra glow. So pretty. And then now I'm going to put that same cheek product on my lips, but I am going to line my lips first. And I have been loving these waterproof liners from Makeup Forever. This is the Artist Color Pencil Extreme, and I'm using Anywhere Caffeine. I find these to be much creamier than the pencil, the wood pencil version of the Makeup Forever Artist Color pencils. Once again, I'm just going to use my finger and pat on the Charlotte Tilbury lip and cheek. Yep, this is it. This is the look. One last thing I want to do, because I will be in heat and humidity, is I want to make this last. So I'm going to use my Make It Last setting spray from Milani. And I actually think I'm going to bring this one that contains sunscreen. This one has an SPF 30. Even though I already put on my Dr. Althea sunscreen with an SPF 50, unfortunately the benefits of sunscreen don't last all day. So what I'll probably do is spray my face with this in the morning and then bring another touch-up sunscreen for during the day, one that is in a powder form. A couple of companies make those. I think Peter Thomas Roth and Supergoop. But for the purposes of this video, we are going to make it last with Milani's Make It Last. And now we're all done. I kind of love it. All of these products are going right into my travel makeup bag, like right now. And all of the products I used today will be listed and linked down below in the description box of this video, and also tagged through YouTube Shopping. Once again, I'd like to thank Dr. Althea for partnering with me on this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, I hope that you will consider doing so. I do upload new videos at least twice per week. You can also find more content from me over on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok under the same username, Risa Does Makeup. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video.